Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
And Baltimore calls time here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside for Durant. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Wembanyama.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minneapolis?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And that one, good. Giannis has got 9.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Yao, good. Yao's got a couple of threes now in the first for Minneapolis. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Pass to Yao. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Obviously, Yao is just so huge defensively, it's almost impossible to guard him legally. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Giannis. Outside for Wembanyama. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is...
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Baltimore.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. In for Baltimore, Taco Fall. Kristaps.
Minneapolis on D. McGrady with the ball. Shoots over KD. And it comes off the front of the rim. For three, Booker. On the wing, Hardaway. Outside, KD. From downtown. And Booker is good for three. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for Minneapolis.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Baltimore calls time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Shoots from the high post. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Fades away. And another three for Minneapolis.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Screen by Porzingis. Sweet move. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Porzingis. Takes it. Oh!
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
For three, Booker. The wide open look for Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
There's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good health. And when he is that, he's a force.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
They set the pick. Here's Hardaway, and it's Hardaway with the jam.
And if you want athletic ability, look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
James. Porzingis with the ball. Sabonis defending. Screen by Porzingis. Beyond the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's Sabonis. Kicks it out to Booker. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 12 points now in the quarter.
You guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And there's the drive.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
To the paint. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. .50 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low. Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
Into the lineup for Baltimore.
On defense, Baltimore.
Magic
4-point game. Booker with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Minneapolis.
And that's a deep make from Booker. From the jump, he's been a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league. So impressive.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Screen by Porzingis. Over to the left wing. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Near the three-point line. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. To the inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, man, been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
And the foul on Magic Johnson.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
In for Baltimore. Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Booker outside. Esty out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another three for Minneapolis.
Booker, a fantastic shooter. When he's got his feet underneath him, he's one of the best in the league.
Here's Rice. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Baltimore, they've hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Minneapolis leading by 6. And here is Doncic. He's got 6. Kick by Yao. Puts it up. Another one falls for Minneapolis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Wembanyama with it. Now Bol defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Yao. Yeah, it's hauled in by Minneapolis. Doncic right side. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Rice. He's got 8. Going inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And you respect the shot of Rice so much that opens up driving lanes for him.
Glenn Rice. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Minneapolis leading by 8. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Wembanyama. A 3 ball. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
Here's Wembanyama with plenty of space. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Back to Giannis. To the wing on the left. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Minneapolis moving it around. And it's going to be out of bounds. Minneapolis will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Baltimore making a switch here.
Team foul. In for Baltimore.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Wembanyama, a screen. Good work defensively by Yao.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Outside Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Good on the triple.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Durant in the corner. Picked by Yao. And finished off by Yao.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
KD with it. Now Bol defending. On the wing, Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen. Antetokounmpo inside. 3 on the clock. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Baltimore.
First one falls for him.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And he nails the 3rd.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
And so it's Minneapolis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Baltimore trails by 8. McGrady outside. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Hardaway with a wide open look. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. And Minneapolis leads by 8. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Durant. Back to Porzingis. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And KD's got the ball here for Baltimore. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Here's Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Back to Booker. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Minneapolis moving it around. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. KD looking around. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good. Falls got his first points in this one.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Screen by Porzingis to the wing right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minneapolis.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Pass to Rice. Screen by Porzingis. Fires from the wing. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Minneapolis leading by 8. Down with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. And Wembanyama, that's for 2. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And this is where the size of Ming is just too much. Have to foul him when he's that close.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Baltimore trails by 10. Pass to Rice. Launches it. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range misses.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Now Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Yeah. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now Wembanyama. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody around. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Rice. So Minneapolis wins it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.
I had a couple mistakes, but that was a good game. Like, I had that one move with Luka. Dude, I had a nasty move, but I just missed a shot. Like, the nasty move. This Booker just carries me around. Booker's my best luck. Felt like I shot. Dude, this guy shot insane against me. Look what he shot. I beat him by double digits, and he shot 80 and almost 100%. Like, what the fuck? 89. Like, I couldn't get a stop to save my life. But it was like, he couldn't stop me either. So it was like, I don't know. It was a good game, but like, weird. Shot that well. I just made more shots. I had more shots. How did I have more shots? 5 steals. I don't understand. Oh, I had offensive rebounds. That's what it was. So he played fucking well. I mean, missed one shot in the third quarter. Missed one shot in the fourth. 2 shots in the second. Yeah, that's when I fucking did better in the second. In the fourth, I kind of came on slow. Then bounced back. That was a good game, man. Damn. I felt like I shot better, but I don't know. That's it. Another win. That's what we do. That's the starting 5. Right? Or wait, no Bobo's in there. I didn't even shoot them. It's 3-and-D. That's what he's for. Booker, bro. This Booker, man, is so good. Comes off the bench. Always comes off the bench and puts up like fucking 20 points. Like, he only played 8 minutes. The most points. What? 8 minutes. 24 points. Crazy.